Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have more Starfinder RPG goodness. This time it's a flip mat, the Spaceport. Wet, dry, and permanent markers erase from the mat. And of course, Starfinder and this flip mat is brought to you by the good people over at Pazio. Once again, taking a look at the mat, it's a 24 by 30 inch mat, folds to 8 by 10, 1-inch squares on each side. Any port in a meteor storm, whether the heroes need a friendly port in which to land their starship or are preparing to embark on a starliner bound for distant worlds, no game master wants to spend precious game time drawing every docking clamp and departure gate. Fortunately, with Pazio's latest Starfinder flip mat, you don't have to. This line of gaming maps provides ready-to-use science fantasy set pieces for the busy game master. This double-sided map features an expansive docking bay for starships on one side and the shops and services of a public spaceport concourse on the other. Don't waste time sketching when you could be playing with Starfinder Flipmat Spaceport. You'll be ready the next time your players dock their starships. Now, here's your front. That's your front right there, and that is the docking bay. And then you also have here, which is the shops and services of a public spaceport. That is your backside. So there you have it. Again, when using this, you have directions for it. A special coating on each flip mat allows you to use wet erase, dry erase, and permanent markers with ease. Removing permanent ink is easy. Simply trace over any permanent mark with a dry erase marker. Wait 10 seconds, then wipe both marks with a dry cloth or paper towel. It comes right off. Again, these are brought to you by the great people over at Pazio. It was released in 2019. And if you have any questions about Starfinder, the role-playing game, or about this map in general, you can go to pazio.com/Starfinder. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have in the inside. I'm going to remove the dust jacket. Some people dispose of these. Of course, I always keep them. I think the artwork on it's cool. It's great to know what it is. So, and it has a bunch of information on there, so I'll always keep this. So this is the top portion of this is the public spaceport concourse. So there's your top right there. Okay, that's the top half. We can show the middle portion. That's a cool statue right there in the center there. Got some tables, got some chairs, computer stations. Got some chairs where you can sit back and relax. And then we come to this section here. A couple more statues, a pool table, some couches. Looks like, yep, another table. Got some bushes, it looks like, out there. Some benches you can sit in. What spaceport would there be without some lavatories? And some long lines of that looks like luggage, where you go to pick up your luggage. That's what that looks like. Those conveyor belts, and that's what it looks like there. So again, let's open this up all the way. We'll start at the bottom. So you get a good idea of what the whole thing looks like on the table. kind of upside down from the top. Again, I'm trying to give you pictures of the map from various different angles that you can be looking at it from. This way you get the view of the entire map when it's laid out. Then I'll have it laid out right in front of you. Get the center point right here. And I'll show you it with some miniatures on it. So this is a Sapazio pawn from Starfinder. Put alien creature over here. Maybe some space pirates coming in. Over here. Put this guy over here. And I could put this in the over corner here. Just put some terrain there. See what it looks like. Even if you use regular pawns like that, put a game piece from a board game. So there you go. Again, none of these figures are included when you purchase this flip mat. I'm just giving you some size reference and how they look on the mat. And you know, they look absolutely fantastic. You know, you might prefer the painted ones, you may prefer the flat ones, you know, the standees. You might prefer just having a regular pawn here. It's totally up to you how you want to arrange it, but you know, they look great on the map. And you know that each square is 5 feet. This guy 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet. You know, could run right up to him for hand-to-hand combat. It's got enough movement for that. Okay, so there you have that. Again, the figures are not included in this map. They're for example purposes only. So that's the one side of the map. That was the public spaceport concourse. This is going to be the cargo bay, or the docking bay, sorry. The docking bay. This is the bottom half of the map. Again, it's wide open for us to look at. You know, also you need a lot of space there. If you're going to be bringing a starship in, then we're going to take a look at the middle section. Slide this under, you can see the middle section. Again, not that much to see because also you need a huge area for a starship to land in there. My characters in the Starfinder game do not own their own ship, so, and I haven't used the rules yet for creating your own ship, so I'm not exactly sure how large some of these ships can be. I just did an unboxing a little earlier for the warship. I don't think a warship would fit in there, but again, you'd have to look at the rule set to see, you know, what size ship you could fit into something like a spaceport. But then again, here you go. The detail on this map is great, even though there's not a lot of stuff on it. It's still very, just pops. And you know, it's a big spaceport. So here we go. I'm going to start at the bottom again, so you can just get a general gist as to how the map looks flat on the table. Again, I try to tilt the map this way you can kind of see the entire map as it's laid out flat on the gaming table. As you can tell by now, I don't have an overhead camera like a lot of people do, but you know, I think this does the trick either way. We're back down here. So this time here, I'll bring the map down just so you get a general gist as to what's going on here again. Try to center the map as best I can. So for this one here, again, we could have our standee put over here. This guy standing over here. Maybe some pirates coming on here. Also can use some larger terrain pieces so you just get a general gist as to how it looks. From the Starfinder Battles box set. I did a review of these figures on another video, unboxing video, so I can give you a general gist as to what some of these things look like, just so you can have a idea of scale, what it looks like. Now let's put this car down here because we got the thing being pulled. So put the little cart in the back of it. There you go. So just back that up there a little bit so you get an idea what some of this stuff looks like. You know, with the 3D terrain on it. You know, put this guy in the car here so he's driving it. Our monster coming off the top to attack someone. Throw a couple of these things out there. So again, you see your board here. You could even, if you wanted to, use this guy too. Throw this hero clicks out there just for his base is a little bigger, obviously, but put him out there. So you just get a general gist as how the figures and the terrain pieces and the vehicles would look on the map. And of course, it brings it right to life. You can tell right there. It looks really, really crowded right now, but there you go. Looks really, really cool. No complaints. You know, looks beautiful on the board. So these maps are really, really very, very helpful, especially when you're, you know, don't have the time to draw one yourself. And again, everything I'm showing you, all the terrain pieces, all the figures, all that stuff there is also, they do not come with this map, obviously. They're all sold separately. And as always, that concludes this unboxing of Starfinder flip mat Spaceport. As always, thank you so much for joining us for this unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you could always give us a thumbs up. You could always leave a comment below. You can also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to whenever we release new content. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.